everybody. We are back. Jessica and Kelcey here to break down some of the best moments from the fantastic Memphis Grizzlies season that was. And today, we are taking a look back at the best assists from this season.
Yes, throw those joggles up. Let's go with number one. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, this one has to be number one.
No joggles, though.
No, yes, this one's not by Ja, but the joggles still probably should be there. It is 0.4 seconds left in the first half. The Spurs score. Steven Adams sneakily gets the ball out of bounds and with one hand, quarterback style, chucks the ball the entire length of the floor. From end to end, Ja gets it in the air right in front of the Grizzlies bench on the baseline. Again, the whole length of the court. Puts it up, sinks it for a little jumper. The crowd went bananas. The team went bananas. Did I mention there was 0.4 seconds on the clock?
There were 0.4 seconds on the clock.
0.4 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, QB1, Steven Adams, if you're still looking for a quarterback, he's your guy. It was the second game in a row, too, because he had just had a full-court baseball pass in a game against the Chicago Bulls previously, and then he comes out there, and it truly is one of the most insanely incredible inbounds plays that you'll ever see. And it happened in the context of a game that just had so many highlights. And when you first see it, you're like, wow, what a sick buzzer beater. And then you see all those multiple angles, and you're like, Steven Adams slung that
to the perfect shooting pocket.
Yeah.
Like, it was perfect. All right, my number two is Dillon Brooks in Miami. Now, Jessica just made a reference to TikTok. This play is all over our Memgrizz TikTok because it was amazing. So Gabe Vincent tries to kind of like hand the ball off to Tyler Hero. Can't do that around Dillon Brooks unless you got the ball on string a little bit. Dillon dives on the floor, grabs the ball, and as he's sitting up, behind his back, kind of behind his head, sideways, backwards, behind Tyler Hero, dishes the ball off to Desmond Bane, who is out in transition. He gets the bucket, and then Dillon did the funny little walk after when they called the timeout. Beautiful. And it was like, how do you know where Des is? How do you have the ball on the ground? Everything about it was just like, huh? But it's my top two.
It's because they have the same initials.
DB,
they have
baby.
the DB telepathy going on. And just in the context of the season, like this was in the midst of their 5-game winning streak. They're trying to find new ways to win without Ja Morant. And in those 5 games, they had led the entirety of all 5 of those. So a fun little assist of a moment within there. All right, next up, let's go back to December 20th. Ja Morant had missed 12 games. He was making his big comeback performance against the Oklahoma City Thunder at FedEx Forum. And we go to the second quarter where Ja Morant is insane. He essentially goes free throw line to free throw line with a bounce pass delivered perfection to Xavier Tillman Sr. Xavier Tillman Sr. throws it down. Ja Morant throws up the joggles for the first time in a long time, and he's essentially like, I'm back, bleepity bleepity, Ja Morant. Beautiful assist, one of the best of the season. We'll end with my number 4 pick, but they're all equal in our eyes. And this pass was incredible because when you look back at Tyus Jones and you know how valuable he is, a backup point guard, he's gonna be a starting point guard, whatever you need from him. He's the king of the assist to turnover ratio in the NBA. But on MLK Day, he woke up feeling a little spicy. He's usually very careful with his passes. This pass was straight ridiculous. January 17th, throws the assist to Brandon Clark. I don't even know how to describe this pass, but it was just gorgeous. He had 8 assists in the win. This was the best one of all of them. And Tyus Jones, you do you.
Tyus Jones, you do you, baby. He can throw up the joggles once or twice, too, if he wants.
Yes, I was trying to think of a joggles with Tyus, but we're just gonna keep the joggles and call it good because
we're done here.
Is what we do here, but.
That's the top assists of the year from us. We want to hear yours. And make sure you are tuned into all of our off-season coverage on grindcitymedia.com.